could hardly walk to market without one of their dastardly number accosting us before.
One, two. Mic check, 1, 2. We're recording. What's up, depression? I have not beaten Metal Gear 2. I haven't even beaten Metal Gear 1. I've seen playthroughs way back in the day. So I even know how you supposedly kill the final boss. But no, I have not finished it. I barely even started 1. I got like 2 key cards and the gas mask and the remote controlled missiles, I think. Ah, come on. Hey, depression. Do you remember what generation I'm from? The first one that I had access to was Metal Gear Solid, which, by the way, Metal Gear Solid has a full recap of the 2 previous games, so you get caught up. Because knowing what happened before is essential. So, yeah, Metal Gear Solid literally has text recaps of Metal Gear 1 and 2. That's how I know what happened. Yeah, do you think so let's travel back to 97, 98 when the first PlayStation was just released. It was cutting edge. How accessible do you think an MSX was here in Portugal? Better yet, do you think the MSX was even sold here in Portugal? And how easy would it have been to find a copy of Metal Gear 1 or 2 for the NES back in the day? Did European versions of those games exist? Dude, I can literally tell you, I can honestly, genuinely tell you, I never knew the MSX existed until I played Metal Gear Solid 1, and then I heard that the first 2 games were in the MSX. By the way, Metal Gear Solid wasn't branded as the 3rd game of the series. It was Metal Gear Solid. Like, it was not branded as the 3rd game in the series. hey, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like Near Automata or Automata. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can play it without having played Near Replicant. It'll still hold its own. Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to go there? Have you looked into Wolfenstein, dear sir? When I was a kid, I used to play Wolfenstein 3D, which is basically a predecessor to Doom, because it was made by the same company. So before Doom, there was Wolfenstein 3D. But Wolfenstein 3D wasn't even the first game in the series, because there was Escape from Castle Wolfenstein, or Return to Castle Wolfenstein, some shit like that, which was like a fucking Atari game, or MSX game or something, or Spectrum game. But yeah, man. How can you play any Wolfenstein game without having played Wolfenstein 3D on the PC, you know? Dude, how can you play any Doom game without playing the original Doom on PC, you know? Nope. So either it was Return or Escape. I don't know if the original was Escape from Castle. It was a fucking like Atari game. It looks like an Atari game, dude. The original Wolfenstein game. Before 3D, way before 3D. Well, I'll tell you. Want to know something silly? The only Doom games I've ever played were Doom 1 and 2 back in PC. I never played any of the new Doom games. The only Doom games I've ever played were Doom 1 and 2. The OG ID Software games. Sorry to disappoint. And I haven't even played the newer Wolfenstein games either. I only played Wolfenstein 3D. Back in PC. Which actually does remind me, I should give the Wolfenstein games a try, because they're really good. I watched playthroughs back in the day. The Wolfenstein games are really good.
To check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders.
Dude, it's hard to track sales because everyone pirated. Like, dude, how many original bought PC games do you think I owned back in the day? And I can count them for you. I can list them for you. But shoot, how many original bought in store, legally bought PC games did I own? How many? Take a guess. 2? A little more than that. A little more than that. Pretty much. Let me count the ways. So I had Street Fighter 2, like the OG Street Fighter 2, which I bought from a magazine. The same magazine where I bought Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the point-and-click adventure. I owned Lethal Weapon 2, but I never played it because my PC wasn't that good. I owned King's Quest V, also a point and click. And I owned... Wait, I know I owned... Fucking, what was it called? Was it Onslaught? It was like a robot fighting game. Probably Onslaught 2099 or something like that. So, a total of 5. 5. Everything else, every single classic I've played, piracy. All of them. Even the children. Every single classic from my childhood, like OG Prince of Persia, Wolfenstein, Dangerous Dave, fucking... I'm not counting the Spectrum. The Spectrum, you had to buy them in the store, okay? I'm saying PC games. Like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which was huge for the time, by the way. That game was like 7 discs if you compressed it. But yeah, man. Well, because back in the day, the anti-piracy measures were like, especially in Sierra games and LucasArts games, the point and click adventure games, they got so popular that the anti-piracy method used to be like, hey, it's time for your piracy check. Open your game manual, and go to page 23, look at row 5, and tell us what the third word in there is. And that was your piracy check. So you could play the game up to the point where your piracy check went. But then there were cracks and stuff like that, and you know. Anyway,
Sounds like a high-minded...
Assassin's Creed, dude.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable.
Lowlands
After that,
away.
I'll see.
Pirate the manual? That was not a thing.
Sail ahead, lads!
Pirating the manual was not a thing that could be done at the time. Remember, man, we didn't have, like, I'm talking before compact discs existed. I'm talking before CVs. All of these games that I mentioned, with the exception of the robot fighting one, all of these games that I mentioned, including like Street Fighter, they were on floppy disks. Floppy disks. Okay? Storage space was not what it was not what it is right now, dude. Floppy disks, 1.40 megabytes. Sometimes you could fit like 2 games in a single floppy disk. Or 3, depending.
All dressed in white, like some fair bride.
How do they fit Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter 2 was a single... Yeah, it was a single disc. They compressed the files. They compressed... it was early compression methods. They compressed the files to fit in one disc. I think it was one disc. Maybe 2. I don't remember if it was one disc or 2, maybe. But they compressed the files. But yeah, I distinctly... By the way, I'm talking about... I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like any of the other editions. Like I'm literally talking OG Street Fighter 2. Like no Champion Edition, no Turbo, nothing. OG Street Fighter 2, where you had 8 playable characters. You know?
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
Tis a fine vessel, Captain.
Oh yeah, a lot of people's
Thank you,
first
Colonel
experience with Mortal Kombat was on the Genesis. No,
Did you
mine
learn
was on
more about our
PC,
conspirators
by the
and
way.
their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn.
No, but I remember,
you
in
join
comparison
us,
to the point-and-click adventures, like, I can tell you,
Enough innocents
Indiana
have died
Jones
already.
and the Fate of Atlantis,
Might I suggest
you
we
had to
improve our
compress,
vessel? The more Guineas go,
zip
fewer
wasn't a
supplies
thing
need
back
to be
then. You
installed.
had, ARJ was the best
French
compressor.
outpost nearby, I happen to know.
.arj files,
I'll have to
and I
sample that.
remember compressing it with ARJ. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis was like 7 discs, I think. 7 floppy disks. So way bigger than Street Fighter. And Street Fighter 2 was like at most 2 discs. And you had to install it in your computer, obviously. You couldn't play it from the discs. So there were compressed files in 2 discs. And it was like, installing. Half an hour later, please insert disc 2 and press enter. You know? Wait, sail to the French outpost? Why am I out of the fucking... I have 900 money in the bank. Whee! Hooray!
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
Alright, see you soon.
Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards. Queen in name and in nature. It's Valet Vert Outpost. We're losing our bearings!
Fire!
Can't be far now.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
Anchor!
Fresh chard, turnips, cauliflower. Potatoes, leeks and radishes. A fine selection of fresh-picked mushrooms.
Not here.
Paraît qu'un grand général anglais est mort.
On ne bouge plus.
Hey, halte! On n'est pas bête à ce point! N'essaie même pas, compris?
J'imagine que c'était sans importance.
Pas de raison pour être moins vigilant. Voyez. C'est pas ce qui peut nous tomber dessus. Jean et la Violette, vous allez patrouiller le côté nord. Allez, maniez-vous un peu. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez. Pas de raison pour être moins vigilant. Arrête.
Pense plutôt à ce que tu dis.
Ouais, soyez alerte. C'est pas ce qui peut nous tomber dessus. Oh. Allez patrouiller le côté nord. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant.
Vous me maudirez plus tard. Pour l'instant, travaillez.
Jean et la Violette, vous allez patrouiller le côté nord. Soyez alerte.
You're holding the thing I need the most right now.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns before we approach that fort. Go to your... Splendid! That fort and their defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain at the wheel!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
Release the names! I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in, a wounded bear.
I don't like that wind, sir!
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
Crowded all on!
Full sails! There's our target ship! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel says!
Going to the train! On your mark, Captain.
Fire!
She's weak as
Cast the lines and talk! Fire! Fire!
Captain, put a shot
Fire!
through her head!
Fire! Fire! bait's out! Let's go!
Spread those sheets! Superb! Now find the fort commander! Drop anchor!
Whoopsie. Very anticlimactic, I know. Sorry.
Quoi? J'ai une question à te poser.
Le chasseur.
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur.
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
You have to kill me, Shay.
Not on my watch, Joe. I'll catch you. I promise you that. Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory, Bert.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur.
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away! Find him again! So close this time. I lost sight of him. We have to find him again. So close this time.
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
What service can I provide you? Rum bit of business, that.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things, I found maps and charts detailing various French trade routes.
What are you thinking, guest?
I thought perhaps we could use them to, help the Royal Navy and fill our pockets. I stored these maps in your cabin, Captain, should you wish to use them.
This is more like it.
I cannot thank you enough. You are a hero.
Carrying on with the time before they come up and twister.
Yeah.
Welcome. Do come in.
A pleasure. See you next time.
about it. Show us what you have.
Fight back! Don't let the brute win!
Back in my day, men fought properly, face to face. These clowns would only stand their ground. None of them could stop me. But, help me out, will ya?
Hope they get what's coming to them. Fight back! Don't let the brute win!
I think I can hit him. Got you lined up. Got him inside. You won't lose us. You're already dead. I've got a clear shot. Got you lined up.
Cool. Guys, I think I'm gonna stop the stream now because I'm not feeling that great, and I don't know. I guess I need some time to think about some stuff. I don't know when I'll be back. Or if, but thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry.